Hey guys and gals, I got another one for you today. Today the streak continues, and if you're just joining us, I'll run through the rules really quick. First of all, platoon up with Thyderion, Hoops, and Drewski, and at least one tank must remain constant. One tank must be alive at the end, and obviously we need to win the game. Now this is interesting because we were on Corellia Assault, and Assault can be kind of difficult on this map, depending on how they disperse their tanks. But generally, like, big tank destroyers can sit on the C1 to C3 line, or alternatively like A3 to C3 up in that corner just surrounding their base. They have nice rocks they can hide behind, going in and out of cover to get shots, but they need spotters. And I feel like generally the south pushes the zero line more so than this side, so we decided to make a huge push over here. And really why we decided this was not only because hopefully to catch them off guard, but because we all spawned over here. So it just made sense. As much ground as you can cover in the beginning of the game definitely helps when it comes to these variants. Because if they're passive on trying to get their vision out, then they're going to concede a lot of the map, and you can pretty much pin them down in the corner. Drewski went full bore aggressive like normal. He's an E2, he's getting good vision out. They're really going to be stuck. And he kind of hides them behind their hills, which allows us to make our push up the one line. Now we are getting shot at by the 45B, but you can see how much ground we've already covered. Drewski already takes out a tank. Miss a shot into the B. Go for a lower place shot. I do have APCR loaded. Unfortunately, my shell goes to the right, or I was aiming at the drive wheel, knock the drive wheel off, don't get a penetrating shot. And now I know the 45B needs to keep his armor forward to be effective. So get a shell into his side, and I imagine he's not going to be able to turn around and fight me. What I want to do is push up to here, so that way if this guy comes around the corner, he's got to come all the way around the corner to hit me, and then hopefully my teammates can shoot him. And then normally I'd turn around and shoot at the B, but I feel like they got him handled, so I'm going to focus my attention on the T110E5. And the red team has done something that drives me absolutely bonkers when I'm trying to defend this base, and that's pushing the zero line. Like, once you win A0, you don't need to push down into H0 and try to kill the team, because you're defending the cap. I know a lot of people think that capping is cowardly, so then they'll just like ignore the base, thinking, you know what, if I get capped, I get capped, and that's the end of the game. But to us, it's teaching them a lesson to pay attention to the map, pay attention to your cap, and if you're going to give us a free win, then we'll take a free win. The damage isn't going to be there, the kills aren't going to be there, but we're going to keep our streak alive. And for some reason, they're defending, we're assaulting, but they're down in our spawn. It blows my mind. Alright, so some unexciting stuff here. Drewski dies. We could have pulled out and helped him, but really we're just trying to cap this out. There already misses, and here comes a heavy. No, it's a medium. Medium's going to try to come around the corner, get a shot. Time is ticking down, and he's not even going to commit. However, he does kill our wizard 132, buys himself a couple seconds, and then I get a shot into him. He's nice enough to pull around the corner. And sorry, E4, it's too late. You sat there for too long, buddy. You're not going to get the reset. And that is game over. Get the in-game stats here. 1300 damage, 400 assisted. Nothing to write home to mom about, but we pulled the win down. That is game 17. So now let's roll in to game 18. Alright, so we got Dukla Pass, standard battle. Really where we like to go is just taking control of the southeast corner and really focus on H8. We got a teammate that pings H8, so that's perfect. And then I'm thinking, is that Artie that pinged H8? A lot of the times Artie will like ping the map to where they think you should be, so. Or maybe it's not where they should be, but like where they're going to be aiming, I guess, which is good comms. Alright, now I throw my high caliber out the window and shoot Drewski. You shoot your teammates, and that would be potential team damage, so you cannot get a high caliber if you shoot a teammate. But ramming doesn't matter. They just had an article about this. There's a lot of discussion and arguments over the whole thing, so I think officially they found out, and correct me in the comments below if I'm wrong, but you can ram people. Well, you can ram teammates on your team and it's not going to count against your high caliber. It's not going to count as team damage, whereas shooting them also doesn't cause team damage. However, it potentially would if there was team damage, so that's why it negates it. Also, if you ram a red, that damage does not go towards your high caliber, so keep that in mind as well. Generally, why people don't get their high caliber is the 20% hit point thing, I think. Some people just underestimate how many hit points that other team has and how much 20% of that is. Alright, so there's a Kronvog in there. We're able to get a shot into him. Really, we just want to control this corner right here. We have an artillery, so we definitely should be getting help from him. I'm able to get shot in that IS-7. We're just trying to hold this down for our point man. And I think Thyderion actually went up to the left to make sure that we weren't getting flagged. So I told him that I'm going to come up here and give him a hand. He's got a machine with him. And there's a Batchat in the back. So I get ammo racked, I'm able to fix it. Now I just got to be careful. I believe at this point they tell me that they're starting to push the other side too. And of course, now I'm ammo racked again. So pretty much double ammo racked. Didn't pop the head off because I still had my last repair kit and was able to fix my ammo rack. We turn around. These guys are working the corner. I'm just going to see if I can help Oops out here. Able to get a shot into that Conqueror. Up to 2,000 damage, not too bad. A lot of damage left to be had on the table, but we do lose Drewski. And this aim time or reload speed is so atrocious. Alright, they're starting to expand and surround us here. I'm getting kind of curious on what our artillery is looking at. I haven't seen him shoot. I could have missed it, but it's just kind of irritating. Now Hoops gets tracked here, and he's taking a lot of damage. I'm trying to keep him alive. While I push him, he backs up, and that actually spins my tank. But I don't think it would have mattered. That Patton would have landed a shot and penned either way. And then as I'm trying to get a shot into the Patton's turret, another Patton drives around, shoots me in the side. Thyderion's turned around. He goes down. And then, no, I take that back. Thyderion's still alive. Thyderion makes a kill there. And it is 4-5. At this point, I'm like, guys, one of you has to survive. Like, just focus. One of you has to survive this. Keep our streak alive. Got some support. They are making a push, or they at least should be making a pretty aggressive push. And then they both go down. That ends the streak at 18. I end with 59,000 damage, 25 kills. Drewski 48,021. Thyderion 41,020. And then Hoops 41,000 half, 26 kills. Total 190,000 damage. Averaging out at about 5.4 kills a game. So over a third of their teams. And everything good comes to an end. And this is where the streak is done. But we get a solid 17 games. And maybe next time we'll shoot for 20, but I'll be happy with 18. I'll quit babbling. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.